Hello and welcome to the channel. I'm Fuzzy McBear and we're back in Bear Valley. As you can see, we've got a bit of a problem. We've got people complaining. They're complaining about land value is low, which is unusual because as far as I'm aware, the city's got full services. Well, mainly full services, mainly. Hey, well, maybe a school's needed around here. Well, elementary anyway. Ah, that could be the issue. So, rather than do what I want to do, which is to thinking of just plateauing off this a little bit to relocate maybe the power electricity department. Just have to quickly work out where to add that, and I think we've got a backwards roundabout there, so that will definitely need to be fixed. Check the zoning, so it's all commercial back there. Yep, more commercial. So this area is mainly commercial. Interesting. Oh well, but it does make a slight difference with a map, but there's still, I think this area here definitely needs a school of some kind. Just trying to work out how to fit it in without destroying too much. Since it's a little bit janky around there, I might just demolish that. See. See if we can. Yes, that's what I want to do. I want to make a right big hole. I'm going to flatten it out. Actually, no, I might just take it from. The trouble with some cities when they're not perfectly level, you get areas that don't work as well as you'd like. Yeah, I think let's try again. I'm sure in City Skylines 2 you could just make a nice little ledge or not ledge, sort of retaining wall there, but we don't really have that option. So I was going to try and work around it, but also I might just see. Is it that brush size a bit, and see if I can sort of change some land along there. Okay, and just going to put just to maintain the sort of streetscape along there. It's going to put a row of houses and take out that. And now I can place a school. It's quite it's quite good that they did include a few more schools in some of the latest packs, but still a big fan of the Green Cities Community School. And it's going to make see if I can fit in a. Oh no, I won't be able to, was almost going to put in a driving lane, but I won't have enough space if I want to actually do anything else with this land. And just want to put in, if I can fit it, that is, and it will give me the right so that makes a fairly easy sports little area for the school. And if I can see, yep, and that's gives me a nice walking connection for the adjoining neighbourhood. And let's see if this will work. It might not. No, that is not going to stay like that. It's going to go the obligatory network multi-tools. And let's see. Interesting, it's not trying, doesn't seem to want to pick up that node there. Okay, in that case, we have another option. Select this node here, and to object height, and Okay, I might need to do this. Nope. Okay, so that looks fairly terrible, so won't be doing that. Maybe I can give it one more go just to see if I can. Yeah, that's okay-ish. We'll probably need fixing later on, because I don't know if that bridge is going to stay or not. But in the meantime, let's make it look pretty by... It's going to do a quick screen. Oops. Actually, I'm going to do one more thing here before I get the network multi-tool. Let's unlock that segment. I'm going to turn that into a cycle path, and just so let's lock the segment again, and yes, I've got a small cycle path there, which hopefully will get some use. And hide this jank a little bit. And this wasn't the landscaping I was hoping to do, because I'm really looking forward to landscaping around the highway. And it's got a little well over the section, and got a little bit of money spare. Slowly build a little bit of cycleway. And this goes into a dead end. No, that's some reason that's going to collide, so I won't upgrade that section there, but I'll and this is bad road design, going from 2 to 4, so 4 lane to 2 lane, or vice versa. And let's put that road up there. Let's see if we can get away with that. And look at our surfaces. There's nothing really in here that will make it look any better. But I can a little bit of decal work maybe. See if I can get this to look any better. Corner and just a line from memory. I think it's spacing of 6 maybe. And just one more single tile right in here. I'll try and line it up a little bit better than that. And in here, let's go back to the so this is fairly using decals is sometimes a fairly easy way to clean up clean up little areas like this, and maybe and add a few little props. And let's add oops, I cannot spell apparently. And maybe spacing of 4. And a few scattered benches along here just to so it's made a little bit of improvement, but I'm not sure whether it's going to increase the property value that much, but it does look yeah, just makes tidy. That whole area does need redoing. And Actually, I'll just plant a few more rocks along there. Place. Or I could just... Yeah, so that area is looking a little bit better. And down here, extend that along and let's see. See what else I can do along here. Using the soften terrain tool. It's too wide. Wrong direction. Yeah, maybe this will work. And let's see. And it's not quite connecting up there, so I'll just grab it and definitely don't want to be using the tree brush, even though it's really, really handy. Just because I find that I've spent a lot of money on the tree brush and got nothing left afterwards. Be careful not to overuse the flowering jacaranda tree, because that is one of my favourites. And I'll just give one more go. Attempt to smooth this off. No, they really needs a retaining wall. And oak trees is another one I have a tendency to overuse, just because it covers quite a bit of area. So I think let's soften that up a little bit. Let's look a little bit better. And in here, wonder, actually look into industrial. Actually, I will get rid of that building. And just going to plop down a post office. Okay, since this area here is lacking in services, and I don't like those roads, they're way too wide for what's there, and let's add a hospital and some of the services. And they're clashing. Okay. So I've only got 3 tiles there, and that does look a little bit out of place. Strike will have to... No, mountain. Whoops, I wanted to strike. So that doesn't appear to have any effect, which is interesting. So hopefully we've increased the value there, and this is a huge area. And here that needs sort of the same treatment. Actually, I might just go back to this area here for a second. Next thing I'm going to do is, it's more whimsical than anything. Just going to switch up these trees. That's one thing I really like, how the trees in the game have really changed over time. They seem to have got a lot better than the first generation of trees with, I believe it's an upgrade. But so I think that might be a little bit too much. And people won't be able to see the park with that tree. And actually, I think still that doesn't look quite right. It's going to change that. Change it back to the jacaranda tree. This is one of the good things about the game. Is just with the tools developed, you can actually go and change stuff around. So if you want to, you can change the path for any of the paths. Just looking to see. So if I want to, I can just quickly change all the paths to that if you want to, or not, because that's going to take a while. Doesn't add any value to the city, but could be just a fun thing to do, and you've got a bit of time. Yeah, and there's too many small segments in there just to really do that justice. But you could, I think you could make that look totally different with that unlocked. Yeah, so it's going to do a save. Before I press run again, just to see if we've managed to alleviate any of the issues with the building values. So was there a high school over here? Was the one thing no, there wasn't. Okay, that one changed in value. I think another one did as well. Oops, I nearly forgot to fix up that roundabout, which is a very terrible roundabout with going the wrong way, and also with the traffic light so close. So that is a future fix, but I will just quickly upgrade the roundabout. Hopefully it won't. Oops, wrong direction. Definitely still not right. Oops, no, that's completely wrong still. I'll go back to our area. That seemed to have, yeah, we seem to have solved that issue. Other than that little residence there. Now I've got this area here, which will be another video. So thank you for watching, and I hope you've enjoyed the bit of work we've done today on Bear Valley, and look forward to seeing you in the next video. Thank you for watching.